What's going on, crypto fam, and welcome back, man. We gotta take a look at this beautiful price entry on Brett, man. If you guys are unfamiliar with Brett, Brett is the most popular meme coin on the base chain. And guess what? I ended up making a crypto millionaire slash thousandaire calculator to give you a better idea of how much Brett tokens you need to potentially make as far as a few thousand or a few million based off of how much your investment is, right? So we're going to dive into that, right? We're going to talk about why the market is even kind of down a little bit, and then we're going to talk about some FUD that's also been going around, and of course, it's been attaching itself to the top meme coin of base, right? So as you guys can see right here, man, I made this spreadsheet inside of Google Sheets, and even though Brett, as of right now, Brett is at the price of 4 cents, like so 43 cents, right? And I made this chart when it was at 5 cents. So even though it's a little bit off, it still gives you like a good guesstimate of how close you can come to, becoming a thousandaire or a millionaire. So for example, right, if we look at the price of bread when it's at 5 cents, right? So keep in mind, if bread was at 5 cents, right, and you were to put $100 into that, you would get 2,000 bread tokens. Now, if bread went to 10 cents, your $100 investment would go to $200, right? And then so on and so forth. You can see the 4x value right here. You can see the 8x value all the way up to the 32x value. So just to give somebody a good idea, and I do believe Brett is the next biggest meme coin, especially because it's attached to base chain again, which is backed by Coinbase. I can see Brett going above $1 billion market cap, and I can also see it going into like multi-billion-dollar market cap. But this is just my prediction. This is based off of all the research that I've done, right? So let's just say, for example, if a person was to put in, $200 right now, which again, bread is even cheaper right now. So if you were to put if you were to put in $200 of bread in right now, you would get over 4,000 bread tokens. And let's say bread was to go to 40 cents, that means your $200 would turn into $1,600, right? Or if bread was to go from 5 cents to 20 cents, your $200 would turn into $800, which is pretty close to $1,000, right? Now let's see what will pretty much take. Right? Let's see what we'll pretty much need to get $1 million from an investment, right? If Brett was to, or if your investment was to reach $1 million. So let's see. Let's do the let's do the 40 cent, right? I feel like 40 cent. Let's see. So pretty much if Brett was to reach a $5 billion market cap, in order to get $1 million or close to $1 million, right? Um, Someone would need to put $102,000 into Brett right now, which would give you over 2 million Brett tokens. And if Brett was to go from 5 cents all the way to 40 cents, that $102,000 would turn into $819,000, as you can see right here. So pretty much, let me see if I can highlight this. Pretty much like that, right? So again, this is pretty much just like a little like guesstimate calculator. Again, I know the price of bread currently is a little bit off, but again, regardless, like it'll give you still a nice close guesstimate of what your investment could potentially turn into if bread was to go up into a higher price range. Right now, me personally, I like just seeing these type of things. I just love having that idea of like, okay, if I have 32,000 bread tokens, and it went up to 80 cents, that would be 25. That would be a $1,600 investment turned into $25,000. Like I love seeing this type of stuff, right? So again, that is the calculator. I also posted this on my Twitter. So if you guys go to my official Twitter at Canoob77, I posted it. Where did I post it at? Oh, I posted it right here. I posted it right here. You guys can come over here, click on any stuff. You'd probably even see it a lot more clear on Twitter. All right. Now, going on to the Brett FUD, because again, like I don't like ignoring anything, and I like putting people on to like the news and updates of what's currently going on with the token. So as far as the FUD when it comes to Brett, right? There's another project called MFer. Um, and it's more so from MFer, but I think it's a few other little like projects or little people on Twitter that's kind of like, I don't know, for whatever reason, hating on Brett. I mean, Brett is the number one meme coin on base, so you can kind of see why it's easily to hate on it, right? But shout outs to Baker 2G, man. She posted this, and I feel like this was like these posts alone already show that it's like a coordinated attack on Brett, right? So you have this person right here named Base Uncle Ted, and he posted this saying, he said, if I dumped all my Brett on chain right now, which I'm contemplating, it would dump the chart to around 20 million market cap. Should I do it? I want out of this crap valley so I can buy more mocks. So obviously people are using this as a way to market their project. They're pretty much saying, "Hey, I have so much money that I can drop." Keep in mind, right? Keep in mind, Bread is at a $373 market. I mean, 700. Bread is at a $373 million market cap, and this person is claiming that they have enough bread to drop it all the way down to a $20 million market cap. First of all, this guy's fucking lying. Like that. Look, just keeping it in the buck, just keeping it honest. This dude is fucking lying. No way he has that amount. No way. If he had this amount and it showed on the blockchain, I wouldn't even be in Brett, right? And then on top of that, right, keep in mind, like, just pay attention to this post and look at the next post. The exact same post, right? So copy paste, pretty much copy pasted. Or this guy Jake, he said, if I dumped all my Brett on chain right now, which I'm contemplating, it would dump the chart to around 269 million market cap. Should I do it? I want out of this crap valley so I can buy more MFer. Right, so literally, like, just copy paste, and you can see hundreds of these type of posts on Twitter. Now you have some people who are like, easily manipulated that are in Brett, who are like, oh my God, let me take my Brett token, let me just sell them and put them in it. And it's kind of like, at the end of the day, man, people can do whatever they want, man. But after I seen this shit, man, I'm like, what? Like, it blew my mind that people are so easily manipulated into just losing their positions, right? So after that's been going on, I seen that Brett went down to like 0.39, right? It went down to like 0.39. It went back up to 0.43 as of right now. It was just at 0.44, but obviously you have some people who are like just like literally being manipulated, selling their Brett tokens and then putting it in those actual tokens that the spammers were spamming on Twitter, right? You can even look right here, like there's a bunch of buys coming in for Brett, man. Look at this whole ass green wall of buys, bro. Like, nobody had an issue when Brett was, damn near about to break $1 billion market cap. But the second that people started like putting these like the spam and stuff right here, they just started panicking and started selling. And then on top of that, right? I hate doing this type of stuff because I know this probably isn't even the entire MFer community who's doing it. But I gotta keep it a buck. It's a lot of people from MFer who's doing this shit. Like, it's a lot of people from MFer who's posting this stuff on Twitter and causing just like some fake narratives, right? And then on top of that, right, if we take a look at the MFer project, man, like, to be fair, like, I mean, come on now, bro. Come on now, bro. Like, the fact that people are taking advice from a chart that looks like this, bro. Like, they hit an all-time high right here for the first time. They went down. They hit another all-time high, and then after that, they literally just completely went down. Completely went down after that, and like now they're 4x away from their all-time high, right? You look at Brett chart. Brett has literally been breaking all-time high since it came out. Came right here. This is an all-time high. Like, where's my shit at? Right here. Came right here. Bam. That was a new all-time high. Bam. Second all-time for Brett. Went down a little bit. Came all the way up here. Bam. New all-time high for Brett. Came down. Went back up. Bam. A new all-time high for Brett. Came down here. Went back up. Bam. A new all-time high for Brett. Came down. Went back up here. That's not a new all-time high, but it went all the way up here. Bam. New all-time high for Brett. Went down here. Came back up. Went down here. Came back up. New all-time high. And then it's kind of like, as soon as the again, the Joe Biden, I'll even show you guys right here. Let's go to Watch Guru's Twitter. And I'm gonna be honest, like, the way they did it, it was definitely a coordinated attack. Like, they waited for the overall market to go down, and then they all just started just spamming, copy pasting the same shit, talking about Brett. It's like, It's talking about like the Brett top holders are going to dump and shit, which wasn't even the case and it wasn't even happening. But once the overall market started going down and every project started taking like a 20, 30%, 40% fall, that's when they came out with the stuff, right? And then even right here, right? So this is when I noticed like the price kind of started really going down. This is when they posted pretty much saying, it says President Biden proposed a 44.6% capital gains tax, the highest in history. The proposal also includes a 25% tax on unrealized gains for high net worth individuals. I already did a live stream on this, man. Like this thing right here, first of all, this isn't even in effect yet. And if it even were to be in effect, it would take years before this would even become in effect and be active, right? So that's when you start having the overall market going down. And then the MFer community and other people on Twitter use that opportunity to start fudding the shit out of bread. And it started working. It really started working, right? But keep in mind, bro, like, I mean, come on now. This is the actual chart of MFer. I mean, you look at this chart, they hit 2 all-time highs and then they just went down completely. Never hit an all-time high since then. You look at Brett, multiple all-time highs, and then bam, you have this side over here where it started getting fudded, right? You have this side right here where it literally started getting flooded from people. And people was just like, oh my God, let me start. And again, bro, copy, paste, post. Look at this. If I dumped all my bread on chain right now, which I'm contemplating, it would dump the chart to around 20 million market cap. Should I do it? I want out of this crap valley so I can buy more mock. Okay, copy, paste. If I dumped all my bread on chain right now, which I'm contemplating, it would dump the chart to around 269 million market cap. Should I do it? I want out of this crap valley so I could buy more MFer. Bro, like people literally believe that shit. But at the end of the day, I'm not upset about it. I mean, of course, it kind of slowed down a bit of the progress of Brett, but in the long term, this is actually going to make Brett a way, way stronger project. It's going to create an even stronger floor for Brett, right? Because all the people who were easily manipulated and sold, they got pretty much bullied into losing their positions. And then as soon as Brett came down here, you had people who are like fully, literally long-term invested into this product that started buying it up from the bottom. And do you think they're going to like just sell it back to the people who gave it up in the first place? No, they're going to ride this shit to the top. Right? Keep in mind, not one top major exchange has even listed Brett yet. No Coinbase, no crypto.com, no Binance, no top exchanges has even listed Brett. Brett got to, I mean, don't get me wrong, Brett has got listed on like tier 2 exchanges and stuff, but not one tier 1 exchange. And Coinbase hasn't even released their smart wallet. Base summer is still around the corner. On-chain summer is still around the corner. Like, can you imagine when base chain blows up because Coinbase wallet is promoting the shit out of their new wallet, their new smart wallet, and they said they're focused on bringing 1 billion new users on chain. So that's my little 2 cents, man. I'm still holding my bread tokens. Had to kind of just come on here and talk about it, man. And I've seen this happen with so many projects, man. I've seen this happen with SafeMoon. I've seen it happen with Shib. People were fudding Shib. I remember people were like, yo, man, they sent Vitalik Buterin $1 billion worth of tokens. He's gonna sell it all and dump on the community, and she went all the way to a freaking almost $40 billion market cap. I've seen it happen with what was it, Shib, SafeMoon. I've seen it happen with Shinja. I've seen it happen with Terrarium. I've seen it happen with so many projects. Man, like this shit ain't about to phase me. Not with Brett, bro. Not when Brett is like the next Pepe, and it's already like proven to outperform Pepe in different things. Nah, bro. Like you're not about to make me lose my position on that shit, bro. But other than that, man, hope you guys enjoyed this Crypto Millionaire and Thousandaire calculator. I'm gonna try to work on it so I can have it to where I can update the price easier, so I can have the price change to the current price and stuff. But other than that, let me know what you guys think about this, and be safe in the crypto space, and also be safe in real life. And yeah, man, catch you on the flip side. Peace.